Oh, you'll have to be more specific. I have a lot of messed up GIFs in there now. Oh, that one for the switch over to Elite Force, that is, oh, I forget which compilation I cribbed it from. One of the ones, I think it might have been, no, it wasn't the video for Experience Beige. I think it was just a clip compilation of Kavok from the Star Trek Next Generation VCR board game. That is what happens at the end of that if you don't win. The Enterprise blows up. TNG board game fucking rules. He is having the time of his fucking life. That's Gowron, by the way, same guy. They put him in different makeup. They called him Kavok. But you can tell by the eyes, it's Robert O'Reilly. Damn, it really do be like that, huh? I mean, that's Praetorium, but not for much longer, I guess. Really is the end of an era. Hey, I want to read something for y'all real quick. I have picked something out of the fridge. I want to read this. Smooth, creamy, easy to drink. Pour hard and drink easy. Say Nitro Pepsi Draft Cola. One of the instructions on the side for how to drink easy. Step 2 is pour hard. I've never had to consider the amount I was pouring something. Oh, that's a sound. It made a noise. I have poured it hard. I don't know what I expected. This is just Pepsi. Okay.
There it goes. The game has been captured. Now, oh, the thing that I just disappeared? Yeah, that was my live split background. I forgot to get rid of it. I have the same thing for the media library. It's all part of my overlay. Anyway, I don't know if the assorted engine optimizations that I have done between yesterday and today have fixed this, if it will capture correctly. I'm guessing probably not. But, you may notice some new numbers on this screen. This is Elite Force 2 1.1 with Hazard Modding Co-op Mod 610. Also this big red setup required thing. A fun thing happens when you do this. You have to run the co-op mod client setup, and when you do that, it makes you bind these two things, and then when you click done, it doesn't boot you out of this screen. You're stuck here. Unless you execute a series of commands that are not highlighted. But anywho, this also makes all your save games not work anymore. It will crash if I try to load one of these. So I am going to have to start all over from the beginning. It's a shame. I'm lying. We can just jump to the level we left off at. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. It's not like you get anything that you carry between levels anyway. But this mod, I installed this because this fixes a lot of errors, a lot of little goofs. There are some issues with this game that make it a little unkind to modern resolutions and hardware. We encountered several of those last time, like the gamma being weird, the camera not remaining in focus properly every time it moved. Oh, and the UI being so fucking tiny that we couldn't read it. But I'm really hoping that this fixes some stuff. I'm going to pop into normal real quick. We're going to jump instantly to the holodeck training, and I'm going to see if this captures now. If it doesn't, then oh well. Yeah, no, it's not doing it.
Welcome back to the holodeck training program, Lieutenant Monroe.
Yeah, it's not doing it. That's unfortunate.
One moment. Hop into studio mode here, go to the main screen, change capture to display capture. There we go. Exit studio. And let's pop back over
To the main. Here we go. Now it's working. Alright, let's leave the game there. Start a new one. We're going to go on normal. We're going to jump instantly to Chapter 4. We're just going to pick up from there. I did a little bit of testing off stream, just to make sure that everything worked. I figured out it is actually possible to save this guy, so that's what we're going to be doing. Also, I realized that that shuttle doesn't come out of the shuttle bay. There's no shuttle bay on the back of the Enterprise E saucer, as far as I can tell.
Be careful out there, sir.
There's our boy.
Hazard team, report in.
The aliens have completely destroyed the lower environmental ring. No sign of the Dallas crew. I'm proceeding to the rendezvous point.
The computer systems appear to be functional. Also, I found an Atrexian weapon that seems quite useful for dealing with these aliens. See you at the rendezvous point.
The casualties are staggering. The medical wing is completely destroyed. I have found some survivors. I'll meet you at the command center once I've stabilized them.
Imagine if there was just a perfect truck backup alarm. Anyway, we can actually read our UI now. Unfortunately, a little bit of a consequence of that. You may notice that our hit ratio is now permanently on screen. The game is going to be permanently owning us for our extremely bad accuracy. figured out how the ammunition system works. It's just regular FPS ammo. They just made it look special. Ooh! Ah! Nah. Oh, right. Okay, no. Groups share a pool. That's the thing that it was. That's the weird thing it was doing. It doesn't seem to be energy and dilithium pools anymore. It's just like the weapons that go in your 2 slot, the weapons that go in your 3 slot, that kind of thing.
Structural integrity on deck 2 at critical
They are
levels.
everywhere. The fates have delivered us.
Fuck, dude, they sure have, man.
Help! Those things are going to get us.
Oh, wait a minute, hang on. No, I'm actually still completely wrong. You can't see it with this border over here, but in the lower right, you can see that we have 3 ammo pools, like 3 ammo types. Okay, no, so I was completely wrong. It is energy, green, and blue. I don't know what green and blue are. Oh, fuck, I have to do this like 5 times. I knew that would happen. There it goes.
Power
Okay.
restored.
Yeah, there we go. Have to use the minecart. It will cruelly not let us ride in it.
Help! I made it! I made it!
Made it. Okay. I was reading something about like how secrets are distributed in this. A lot of it is just. You may recall they introduced the structural integrity view as something for finding like destructible stuff you need for missions. That is not the main purpose of that. It's for finding secrets. A lot of secrets are behind destructible walls, like Wolfenstein. How's it going?
Over here!
Yeah, that's where I am. I'm over here now.
I'm Lieutenant Monroe. Who were these invaders?
We don't know. They just appeared about 3 days ago. They came from nowhere.
Where's their ship?
I was the engineer on duty when the attack began. There was no ship, no transporter activity, and no warp signature.
Either we somehow never noticed hostile aliens living in our solar system, or their warp technology is beyond anything we know.
Where are their leaders?
We haven't seen any. They seem to have no type of command structure.
So how do they coordinate their attacks?
We don't know. In between their attacks, they just seem to mill around like insects.
And they charge in wave after wave with no thought of self-preservation.
Pretty clever tactic for an insect.
And effective. Our ammunition is gone.
Is there an armory near here?
Yes, there is one close by.
But the last group we sent...
I'm gonna actually follow him this time.
None of us will go now.
No, Vengpa. One of us will.
What?
Actually, I'm gonna disclaim
I'd
responsibility
rather die
from that.
fighting than sitting here.
Last time we did this, he ran off.
Show me the way.
When I tested this, he doesn't run off. He just sticks behind you. So that may have been something that this addresses. So in short, I'm blameless.
Find the emergency shield controls before the air runs out! The fates have blessed us today. It's not much fun. Here's the weapons locker. Now, what was that security code? I remember the code. Gas-lack bangle chain. I forgot about the redundant security system. Don't worry. I can bypass it. I think we're almost done. Grab a weapon! We need to get back to Bangkok. Lead the way.
I think I've done more damage to myself using the secondary fire on this thing than I have to any enemies in the entire game. Anyway, you may notice he's actually following me. And yeah, I do have to remember my alt-trials. That is something I'm traditionally not good at.
I knew better. better than to trust in that Federation person. What good is there in a suicide mission?
It got us a few of these.
By my progeny, you live!
And we bring arc launchers.
We'll put these to good use.
You do that. Have you seen other members of Starfleet?
Yes. A Federation ship requested emergency assistance 3 days ago. They transported their crew during an attack on their ship, but I haven't seen them since.
Thanks. I've got to move on.
All honor to your descendants.
Hazard team, report in.
I found an abandoned security station. I'm downloading their security codes.
Chang here. I'm on my way to the rendezvous point. Resistance so far has been mild.
Gerard to Monroe. I found medical supplies. I'm setting up an emergency field hospital.
Sydney reporting in. I'm maintaining a safe distance from the station.
Accuracy is permanently on the screen.
Help!
I meant to do that. Oh, well, hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I would tab over and do a shout out real quick, but if I alt tab out of this, the game will cease to function properly. Hey Den, if you wouldn't mind exclamation point SO that person's username.
Systems in Hub 9
Before we're all...
Currently playing Elite Force 2 very badly. I never played a lot of, like... I played a lot of Half-Life, but I never played a lot of, like, traditional, like, Quake-style games, so, out of my wheelhouse. I do love Star Trek, though. And sometimes that's all you need.
He just breached the inner wall.
What's going on?
We've caught one of the invaders!
He's in the escape pod.
Jettison the pod.
Our controls down here are broken.
There is a release switch on the second floor. It's in the master control room, overlooking the pod.
Can't you just go up there?
The lift to the master control room is broken. I'll try to reroute power, but it still might not work.
You activate that lift. I'll go upstairs and activate the switch.
It worked! Get to the master control room and launch the pod.
Escape pod launched.
There. We got one.
Thank you.
Can we offer you some energy for your weapon?
Huh, I don't recall that happening last time. There it goes. Ooh, 50 plasma. That's new. Oh, that's actually a lot of energy. That's very nice. welcome. We had to replay a little bit because sweet. Yeah, same, honestly. I'm playing a little better than it was last night, but as I mentioned, we did have to, in fact, we are still currently replaying stuff. I installed something that fixes the HUD, but it makes all your saves incompatible. For some reason, I don't know. Quake Engine games just be like that.
Those invaders have disabled our defensive grid. We need to get our systems functioning again, or we're all dead.
Monroe to Enterprise.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
The command officials are safe. No sign of the Dallas crew.
Know that feeling.
They're coming.
We're under attack.
Lieutenant, protect the Atrexian command officials at all costs.
Yes, sir. Stay close to each other. I'll protect you.
What took you so long?
We took the scenic route.
Cover me!
Cover me!
Yeah, the mysterious head orifices are a bit much.
Please convey our gratitude to your captain. You have the reverence of many future generations.
Thank you, but I'd rather have some answers. Have you ever seen these invaders before?
Never.
Who are your enemies?
We have no enemies.
Well, we have ongoing problems with Atrexian smugglers, and Idril separatists, and occasional Cardassian vessels looking for easy conquests.
Idril?
A backward race. We've been assisting them for centuries.
We've given the Idril the gifts of written language and the warp drive.
But the Separatists are not grateful. They claim that many Atrexian systems are actually ancient Idril homeland.
They've created a delusional fiction in which they are an older race than we.
That should be easy to disprove.
It is. But cherished superstitions die hard. Fortunately, most Idril don't believe the Separatists.
We're wasting time. The aliens are not Idril.
They must be an interstellar invasion force, like the Borg.
Whatever they are, we can't get them out of the station until we get your defensive grid back online.
Our security generators are in ruins.
Don't you have backup generators?
Yes, in the main power core, in the heart of the station.
If we can figure out how to manually connect the backup generators to the grid, we could eliminate all invaders on the station.
Only our chief engineer could do that. But I don't know where she is.
I do. She reported in. She's trapped in an office near the main power core.
Tell her I'm on my way. Hazard team, stay here and protect the Atrexians.
Aye, sir.
It is pretty quintessential Star Trek to enter a situation, learn, oh, there's a bunch of unrelated stuff, and then later it turns out the unrelated stuff is actually related. I would hazard a guess that the Idril are about to become extremely important. And not just because all of the ammo pickups I've been picking up for the arc launchers say that they're Idrillian energy. Remember last night when I thought this was going to be a vehicle section? I'd never felt that much dread. We are absolutely going to be fighting those things shortly. Oh, our train.
Ensign Gonzalez, USS Dallas.
Lieutenant Monroe, USS Enterprise.
Oh, shit.
We've just come from the
Go
Dallas.
get those trees.
Did she make it?
We got there too late. Those creatures tore the ship apart.
Damn.
Where's the rest of the Dallas crew?
The lower habitat ring. It'll take a while for the creatures to reach
behind
them.
like they're gonna be on the train.
Here are their coordinates.
What are you doing out here?
Looking for supplies. We weren't sure how long we'd have to stay down there.
Monroe to Tuvok. I'm relaying the coordinates to the Dallas crew.
We are beaming them out now.
Are you ready to beam out?
And let you have all the fun? I'm staying.
Okay then. Let's find an Atrexian engineer and get that defensive grid cranked up.
Oh, I just realized. His eye. He's got the pale blue with the little iris lines on it. He's got one of Geordi's robot eyes. That's cool.
Hello, чики-брики в дамке!
Ah, welcome.
There's another one!
Yeah, Khaki, you've seen TNG, but you haven't seen any of the TNG movies, right?
Over here. I'm Borto, Chief Engineer. I'm locked in.
What is your accent?
We need to find an alternate power source that'll open this door.
Anyway, in the movies, he trades the visor in for some pale blue robot eyes. They look real sweet. And welcome, Muna. How's it going? We had to replay some stuff because I installed something to fix the HUD. Unfortunately, it was a very kind of an O. Henry kind of situation because we can read our HUD now, but our HUD is also permanently owning us by showing us our accuracy at all times. I do not know how I survived that. What am I standing on? That didn't work. Maybe I can just crouch jump over here. No, that didn't work. Yeah, mood. There we go. Oh no. I hate these things. Okay, we know for a fact that regardless of what path we end up picking, we have to get all of these facing away from the short circuits. Except you can't rotate these away from the short circuits. Oh no. Okay, no, we're gonna have to actually go piece by piece here. Fuck! I don't don't want to play Pipe Dream. I don't want to play Pipe Dream. I hate it. Well, let's not get hasty here. God damn it. It's the 24th century. This should be doing it by itself. Computer. Pipe Dream. Maximum difficulty. I don't know why I gave Picard a main accent. Contact any of this has with a short circuit is here. But it shouldn't... Oh! Okay, alright, yeah, I know what's doing it. Because it was going through here and then it was circulating back up. Whereas if we cut this connection, it goes straight across. Because it doesn't just pick one path, it goes through all of the paths. There it goes. Okay, now we're playing Pipe Dream. Fucking hate Pipe Dream.
Come.
Oh, I was picking through voice lines from the packs earlier. I did end up finding it, but he sounds less good in the game one. It's a little too... They don't have audio filters in this game, as far as I can tell. Anything that has to be like modulated for being in another room or being from the inside of a spacesuit helmet is manually crushed. So when he says "come" from the other side of his ready room door, it's just automatically muffled. You say that, but no, that's actually him. That's Grandpa Piss himself. They got him fresh from the set of Oblivion. He actually recorded the voices for this.
If I get you to the main power core, can you get the defensive grid back online?
Yes, but I need someone regulating the energy flow from here.
I'll do it.
Good. Stay here while I take Vorchov to the core.
The main power core is below. We need to take the lift down.
Let's go. I'll protect you while you reroute power.
Yeah, it's buck wild, because like he still sounds like himself, because that was, you know, that's the voice, but he also, I don't know, you're absolutely right in that it's not the same, but this is post-Nemesis, and by that point, I mean, it was however long from the TV show. Nobody that was in Nemesis wanted to be there. Yeah, just run straight for it. Great idea. But it was me, Patrick. Oh, you were doing a different one.
I'm heading to the generators. I have to get all 3 online or the grid will burn out.
Lady, what is your accent?
First generator online. 2 to go. Second generator online. 1 left. Generators online.
Gonzalez, get us power.
Power's on.
This really does have kind of an AVP2
turn on the
vibe,
weapon
doesn't it?
systems.
Power's coming online now, Monroe.
That was a good game. Well, you know, I mean...
The grid neutralized the remaining invaders. The Atrexian space station is safe. I'm sending an away team to assist with the cleanup. Well done, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir. 1 to beam up.
Yep. C'est la vie. Okay, I was about to say, did the game just fucking crash? Okay, there it goes. Back aboard the
Lieutenant Monroe, please join us in sickbay.
Report to sickbay. Okay. Okay, that's not the right cube map, I don't think.
Hey, Monroe. I'm very busy, Monroe. Can we talk later?
Sorry, I can't chat right now.
It's like we're home again. Oof. Yeah, do be like that.
That attacked the Dallas?
Looks like it.
I heard they nearly wiped out the entire space station. A lot of Atrexians were killed.
As long as
Lieutenant Monroe, we are waiting for you in sickbay.
I don't know where sickbay is. Oh, here it is.
Thanks to the hazard team, we have recovered many intact alien bodies. The doctor has studied their biological makeup.
Doctor, how could a completely organic being contain a personal propulsion system?
Genetic engineering at an unprecedented level. The carapace is sealed to provide protection from the vacuum of space, and their personal impulse drives generate enough heat to keep their muscle and organ systems metabolizing.
What about intelligence?
No clear determination. They do have large clusters of nerve tissue densely packed into the exoskeletal cranium, but it's not organized into any structures that we would recognize as a higher brain region.
Fascinating. Lieutenant, what did you see in their behavior to indicate intelligence?
Hard to say, sir. They were able to act cohesively and attack in groups, but they didn't appear to communicate with one another or formulate plans. They appeared to be acting mostly by instinct.
That would argue against self-directed intelligence.
I also found this, a non-organic device fused into a small nerve cluster at the base of the cranial region.
What's its function?
Unknown. The technology is too alien for any easy assessment. We're working on it now.
Lieutenant, research the Atrexian people. We need to know who their enemies are.
Aye, sir.
I also want you to create new tactics for fighting these aliens.
Aye, sir. Though our tactical wing is weaker without Franklin.
That's a grave loss. I'll consult with Tuvok on a suitable replacement.
If I may, sir, I'd recommend Ensigns Murphy and Gonzalez. They're both on temporary assignment to the Enterprise.
Very well. I'll assign them both to the hazard team.
Thank you, sir.
I totally forgot about Franklin, I'm not gonna
Lieutenant, you did well. A good man died, but many more live thanks to your quick thinking.
Thank you, sir.
Really? Huh. Interesting. Well, he's got some range, because he doesn't sound like him at all. What? No. Excuse me? 90 Sailor Moon dub tuxedo mask? I was about to say Tuxedo Max. That's a different thing. That was this guy? Fucking voice acting. Hey, how
I
you
find
doing?
the medical services on this ship to be most impressive.
Yeah, okay. Hey, wait a second. It's still showing as a red blip on my map, even though it's dead. I can scan it. It's called a lurker. Description: hostile alien. Kratar. Description: nurse. Alright, we gotta find the library.
I'm really enjoying the Federation assault rifle. It's a big improvement.
I disagree. Nothing really beats the compression rifle.
I need to fix something in the audio. Move dialogue up.
For pure skill.
That depends. On the situation.
There we go.
For sheer damage to a close target, I'll take the assault rifle over the compression rifle any day.
There's no skill involved in firing a weapon.
Deck 11, library.
Hit anything closer than 3 meters.
Oh, the library deck.
I prefer the compression.
Okay, so like left here and then left again.
Hi, Monroe.
Telsia, I'm glad to see you up and around.
I'm fine. There's no lasting damage from my time in the pattern buffer.
You're lucky. That was quite a stunt.
I'm ready to go back on duty.
Good, because I want you and Gonzalez on the hazard team.
I'm glad to see Gonzalez on the team. He's an experienced combat tactician.
Almost as experienced as you. I need your expertise to help me figure out these aliens.
Is that all you need?
What do you think? Do we pick Paragon or Renegade here? I love that that's the perfect innuendo lead-in, and it's just, yeah, that's about it. Or I wouldn't mind having you help me do some research on the Atrexians. I don't even know what any of these do. Like, the previous one didn't do anything.
I wouldn't mind having you help me do some research on the Atrexians.
No response. Heel turns. Hey, how's it going?
No usual suspects here. The Atrexians seem to have made very few enemies.
Pretty good for an expanding mini-empire with over 20 colony planets.
Especially a mini-empire so close to the neutral zone.
They were lucky enough to expand into systems not claimed by other races.
And smart enough to stay out of the way of the Romulans.
Atrexian Index. 5,000 years of industrial evolution has produced a race of beings known in their sector as the Atrexians, formerly the workhorse of a powerful alien society. The Atrexians... What? Formerly the workhorse of a powerful alien, capital A, alien society. The Atrexians now control a large sphere of trade influence. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the Atrexians began truly developing their independence on interstellar relations, and are now thriving in the system which houses their home planet and a few sister planets and trade stations. This is very strangely worded. This feels like it was translated from something. Oh, this is like a suit. A hearty race. The Atrexians are boisterous and unrefined. They rely heavily on manual labor and true industry to move their culture forward. Trading or buying technological improvements has proven to be a successful method of cultural advance. Education plays a secondary role to family and work in Atrexian society, as well as the development of an advanced healthcare system built to deal with casualties of manual labor and harsh living conditions associated. That is one sentence, my friend. Harsh living conditions associated with interstellar trade. That's not a paragraph, that's a sentence.
There's some unrest on Atrexian planets populated by other races.
Same with many stellar empires.
Ongoing problems with smugglers.
Same with the Federation.
But no angry species of semi-intelligent exoskeletal aliens.
Atrexian life is built around the maintenance of their planet as well as the production of power for their numerous industrial projects. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. The word alien does seem like antithetical to Starfleet's whole worldview modus operandi. Kind of, Yeah, I'm struggling to think of a time that they have used the word alien to describe anything that wasn't in, like, a ruin. Oh, damn, they banned Exodia, huh? That's the one... that's the one with all the different pieces, right? Exodia's going on vacation. So they have a resource-heavy planet which produces I cannot speak tonight. Which produces many desirable goods for neighboring systems. The hierarchy of Atrexian society is a traditional council-driven government, with female members overseeing most of the trade and commercial decisions regarding interstellar relations. The Atrexian military is primarily male in body. This was definitely translated from something. Where is ritual entertainment in, like, Eastern Europe or something? Atrexian environments are built solely for function, pieced together more for efficiency than form. Their cities are always in a constant state of production. Vast ecological damage has impacted the hospitability of their planet in some areas. The Atrexian technological development is not up to par with other similarly evolved species.
The Atrexians are a Federation candidate. If they join, Starfleet will get some prime bases near the neutral zone. Does that give the Romulans a motivation to attack them?
With what? Their private army of semi-intelligent exoskeletal aliens?
Then we may be looking at the first wave of an extra-dimensional invasion.
Huh. I remember hearing that Heavy Metal Fact 2 is supposed to be pretty good. I never played it, though. I don't think I've ever seen anything from that game. Also, something very glaring is sticking out to me in this game, and it's the fact that nobody is talking about the Forge from the previous game. When you know, the last time that we fought weird alien monsters that attacked in swarms and shot goo. Like, this can't just be another Forge, right? They wouldn't do that twice. Oh, hey, the Idril. They're silhouettes. While they are a highly technical race, very little is known about the Idril culture and people. Eschewing space travel, many Idril stay within Atrexian space and act as technicians and engineers for the Atrexian government, which they have served under for several hundred years in Atrexian society. We're just doing a fucking book report here. Jesus. The Idril are not recognized as equals, but as vassals who work for their Atrexian overseers. With no central homeworld, the Idril occupy several planets within Atrexian space. On these planets, the Idril should not only show their technical prowess, but also their artistic skills as well. The Idril are regarded highly by several Federation institutions for their proficiency in several art forms, including music, paintings, and architecture. Okay. Great. That's not what we were looking at. We weren't reading about Apollo 11. What are you doing, game? It's just Moon Man. These textures are killing me. Who is that? that? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, hey, the Dominion. To Arce. That sounds dimly familiar. Mojave. You know, I hear patrolling that makes you wish for a nuclear winter. And there's just Apollo 11 again. The texture choices in this game are absolutely fascinating for some reason.
Lieutenant Monroe, report to the hazard team briefing room.
On my way. Hazard Ops.
Hey, wait a second. Hey, wait, put... Okay, alright. I want you all to watch something very closely. You remember in the previous game, when you equip a weapon or item, it beams into your hands from your pattern buffer. Watch the tricorder very closely when we take it out and when we put it away. And our arm disappeared. We beamed our arm into our pattern buffer. Already lost again. I can't... It doesn't look like it does it when you pull it out. But when you put it away, it definitely does that. Hazard operations. We're gonna go this way. Yeah, I do like the the very subtle transporter effect. The guns also do it. I noticed that, but I just noticed now when I put it away in the elevator.
We've traced the aliens to the 5th planet. The hazard team is going to Viok Epsilon 5.
It's an uncolonized Class M planet in Atrexian space. Sensors found trace levels of the propulsion signature left by the aliens' personal impulse drives. The aliens attacked the Atrexian space station from the 5th planet.
But how did they get to the 5th planet?
That's what we want you to find out.
Is it inhabited?
We have detected a shuttlecraft and multiple life forms, but not the aliens you fought on the Dallas. However, there is an area where our sensors cannot penetrate.
That area corresponds to the end of the propulsion trail.
Other than that, the planet looks undisturbed by sentient creatures.
Investigate and report back what you find.
Aye, sir. Our answers are down on that planet. Korban, Talsia, Chell. You're with me.
Still not bringing the Catman? I want to hang out with the Catman.
Strange shuttle design. Common engine, but the style's not in the registry.
I'm tracking some life forms ahead.
Alien invaders?
No.
We'll look for them.
Korban thirsts for blood. Proceed to life forms. Hey, Moo, please get off my desk. Thank you. For some reason, the design of this with a little ramp going inside gives me flashbacks to Shadows of the Empire on the N64, when you could just go inside the Outrider. Hey, see where my cursor is? I want y'all to look right here. Well, actually right here. You see that line? What is that? Why is there just a line? I wasn't doing that in the previous level, I don't think. Did my HUD get messed up? Oh, that's gonna bug me forever.
We're with the Federation.
What are you doing here?
We're investigating an attack on the space station.
We hadn't heard about any attacks. Are we in danger?
We wiped out the aliens. You should be safe now.
Good.
The invaders came from this planet. You know anything about that?
We saw no aliens.
Why are you here?
We're researching the ruins here. Our hypothesis is that this planet was an Idril outpost 3,000 years ago.
Where are these ruins?
Further ahead. We lost contact with our 3 archaeologists there. We sent an armed search party, but lost contact with them as well. Now we have no weapons.
We'll look for them.
Be careful. The outskirts of the ruins have been infested with brood fiends.
Okay. Alright. That, I was in just a complete, stunned silence that entire thing. And he's just like, oh, by the way, brood fiends. It just snapped me out of it. One moment. I have to feed Moo because she's going absolutely apeshit here. I will be right back.
These environmental conditions are making it difficult to properly use our equipment.
We'll need to figure out a way to adapt our systems to account for the increased temperature.
We must carry on as best we can.
I wish the others were still here.
Keep trying the communications equipment. We've got to try and get through to Inigor.
I'm still getting nothing but static.
Oh, this planet poses many challenges. Let me know if anything comes through. I don't agree that the ancient Idril were a completely agrarian society.
They show decisive evidence of sophisticated manufacturing techniques.
I'm just not convinced. We discovered no conclusive proof that the Idril were once
to turn my mic back on. I said a lot of really funny stuff, don't worry about it.
Good job, Monroe. Parts of this structure are very unstable.
I'm surprised this place is still standing.
I've located the main entrance. I'm transferring the path to your tricorder.
Main power offline.
Oh, great. The locking mechanism's on the other side.
That search party must have wanted to keep everyone out.
Or keep something in.
I guess this was Crypt Path. I thought this might have been a secret. Idrylglicium container. Okay. Well, we're looking for a locking mechanism. It's pointing us this way. There is, for some reason, an invisible wall preventing us from jumping up there. See, in here I was thinking this is like a path you can climb up. That seems to be intended to be a wall. I guess we're going the long way.
Main power offline.
I guess we're not going the long way. Ow. Hey! Secret area and a secret item. There are 4 more of those. I have to know what oh. I'm dumb. I have to know what this is. What is this? Oh, it just says highly unstable compound. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we could've just walked over here. Whatever. seem to kill those, I guess. Can't go in there. Oh, thank God, it's just one of these. Hey, we're getting good at this.
Power restored.
Hold on. We have different vision modes that we didn't have before. That's interesting. Normal view. Structural integrity view mode. Bioscan view mode. Trace gas view mode. Those weren't in there before. Previously, we only had structural integrity. That's real weird. Don't know what's up with that.
There's another one!
Not even on this side of the door.
Yeah!
There it goes.
There's another one.
Is that the best they've got?
Doubtful. I think they're just testing us.
So we passed the test, right? Now they leave us alone, right?
Quiet. Stay alert.
Look out!
Look out!
The bugs seem tougher.
They seem to have adapted their strategies after the last attack.
They're smarter than they look. Over there!
Take that!
Monroe, wait! This pathway's highly unstable. Use structural integrity view mode and watch where you step.
Understood. Hazard team, wait here. I'll cross and find a safer path.
Time for a puzzle. I was about to say, it'd be very funny if I could just go through the door.
Thanks, Monroe. Good to see you.
Life signs, Chell?
They've been dead for several days.
I guess we found the Idril scouting party.
Oh, that's fine. We've seen this. I've seen this episode of Enterprise. They're perfectly okay.
There are too
We've
many
got
of them.
contacts.
very aggressive LOD up there.
Cover me while I crack the security code!
Look out!
Take that!
Okay, got it. Let's go. Incoming!
Watch out!
The power relay for this energy bridge is on the other side.
Wait here. I'll activate the bridge.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Don't know what I expected. Not have it? I just don't have the compression rifle. That sucks. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's not even just a ring. It's like a double barrel shotgun too, explicitly. Even the little like futuristic like display on it is showing you like, hey, there's 2 shells in this thing. I want my compression rifle back. I miss it. I like having a machine gun.
Good job, Monroe. Over there!
Oh, okay. It just took a while to fade out.
Enemy spotted.
How did you get here? That's very loud. Oh, Queen Bug. Okay. It's very loud. We're going to bring this down. We're going to put dialogue up. We're going to bring effects down a little bit. Along with music. Everything just sounds very anemic. didn't even end up using these. This thing actually extremely good. This arc gun absolutely fucking rules. I'm getting used to actually using the alt fire, where it just like drops the cloud that you can manually explode. Very cool. Okay, I seem to have completely broken the sound in this game. This seems to just have like a logarithmic scale to it, in the same way that the music slider in Cruelty Squad does, and I cannot explain why.
It reflects a culture in an advanced stage of development.
It reflects a culture that knows its enemies are easily distracted.
Cats are being normal. 1 second. Hey, Moo? Be normal, Moo.
Unknown life forms infesting facility. Basic eradication system.
What is going on with the fucking music in this?
Systems coming online in 10 seconds.
Now the fucking dialogue is too loud. I see it peeking into the red.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's another one!
Weapon turrets!
They cut off power to the doors. We're trapped! Cover me! Look out!
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms required. Escalating to localized eradication system.
Poison gas. The cowards.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know. Use the trace gas view mode on your tricorder to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's a neat little effect. You can actually see it welding these.
Yeah. 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 Ooh. Yeah. 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 The gas is sealed.
Good work, Monroe.
That was actually extremely cool. Just applying the texture as they are sealed. That's neat. That's a neat little trick. I think we missed a couple, though. That's really cool. Let's do another one for good measure here. I don't know if it's just like applying it as like a decal. Star Trek thing to do. This is where we came from. Is there a secret in there?
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms
What does
required.
that mean? I'm not
Escalating
sure.
to localized
Checking sensors
eradication
now.
System.
For some reason, the announcements in here are giving me big flashbacks to the logging, the sawmill announcement voices in Illbleed.
Ha! Feel my wrath!
He felt you miss him by a kilometer.
Do not test my patience, Bolian.
That was strange. It just exploded.
A trap.
Monroe, check the bioscanner's view mode on your tricorder.
Bioscan. Tricky. I don't know why these show up in bioscanner mode, but okay.
Well, the bioscanners are down, but that panel activated a force field. Looks like we'll have to find another way around.
You know what? That one's on me.
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms
What does
required.
that mean? I'm not
Escalating to
sure.
localized
Checking sensors
eradication
now.
System.
Well, the bioscanners are down, but that panel activated a force field. Looks like we'll have to find another way around.
Well, that's mysterious. That doesn't go anywhere. Shit. Did I forget to fucking quick save again? Yeah, I did.
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms
What does
required.
that mean? I'm not
Escalating
sure.
to localized
Checking sensors
eradication
now.
System.
Speedrun tactics, baby. I'm not even gonna turn on the tricorder for this one. 'Cause I know their trick. Bazinga.
Well, the bioscanners are down, but that panel activated a force field. Looks like we'll have to find another way around.
I love platforming.
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms
What does
required.
that mean?
I'm not
Escalating
sure.
to localized
Checking sensors
eradication
now.
System.
It's just not a good game to platform.
Well, the bioscanners are down, but that panel activated a force field. Looks like we'll have to find another way around.
I see what you did there. Found a secret. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I meant to do that. Remember that? Oh, I'm doing great, thank you. Remember that episode of Next Generation where they had to do platforming puzzles? I definitely remember that. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say falling in the goop, bad. But also riding one of those up with the crane, also bad, because it'll just squish you. Okay, where are we going? I guess we're going down here. Alright. Oh, hey, we're on the other side of the force field now. I recognize this area. Then I guess we go this way. Ooh. Oh, that's tricky. I see what they're doing here. I went past it. There we go. You know, the vision modes on this thing also are giving me big AVP2 vibes. I kind of want to play that game again. It is a genuinely very good game. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Hang on. I gotta go into... Yeah, there we go. Okay, no, that just doesn't do anything. Oh, no. Oh, thank God, I don't have to do a puzzle. Okay, alright. Yeah, alright. I see what you're doing now. Hey, remember in the previous game when the Hazard team would regularly just, like, pull helmets out of their asses? I do. I remember that. Oh, fuck me. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 none of that. No, thank you. No, bone this. I'm gonna walk on the railing. It's not gonna let me walk on the railing. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. I need to take a very short break. I will be back momentarily. We're going to contemplate where we've gone wrong in the meantime. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. How's it going? That good, huh? Yeah, I feel it. Oh, this is gonna be real bad. I'm dreading this. Okay. Yeah. No. No. Fuck. We got real close that time, though. There does not seem to be a pattern, is the thing. And then just all of it goes out. Nope. Monroe to Enterprise, can you just beam me 50 feet forward from where I am? Thank you. Oh, I just had to brute force it. That's mean. That's fucking mean. Fuck you, game.
Monroe, whatever you did, just open the second door in the main hall.
Yes, I do mean elite force it. Fuck me, we're on 4 health. Oh my god. Elite force it to the squeak wolf. One of these things is gonna tag us with like some acid spit. We're gonna fucking die. 8 secrets in that level. Where? How?
There's another one!
A crumb of health, please.
Take that!
Okay, I guess this one's out then. You know, in the previous game, these were a lot more, like, readable, generally. You could see them a little easier.
What a beautiful mural. I wonder if the Idril created it.
We don't have enough data to say.
What a beautiful mural. Truly awe-inspiring. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? That just erased my brain. Okay. I think I can see how this game has twice the levels of Elite Force 1. There are a lot of load zones.
Infestation at chronic levels.
There's more turrets! We need to deactivate their defenses. Monroe, I think I can disable that security system. I just have to reach that console. Cover me, Monroe! Cover me! Take out those turrets, Monroe! I can't get to the console!
Take that!
Keep those turrets off me while I work.
There's another one.
This is the strangest system. This makes no sense.
Look out!
There's no way I can... Oh, wait. Okay. Disabled the defensive systems. I've located the scientists in an adjacent room. I've overridden the security protocols, so we should be able to reach them now.
We're with the Federation. Are you in need of any assistance?
Yes. We've been trapped down here for days. Thank you. I'm Dr. Inigor. This is Dr. Clea.
I'm Lieutenant Monroe from the Starship Enterprise. Ensigns Chell, Corban, and Murphy.
The Federation?
Hey, Chell, eyes up.
What are you doing out here?
We came here to investigate an attack on one of our starships in the local Atrexian space station.
I hope no one was hurt.
Who attacked the station?
The same aliens that invaded these ruins.
They're not aliens, they're exomorphs. We manufactured them. They're genetically modified beasts of burden.
Beasts of burden? Try killing machines.
Not by design. We don't know why they became aggressive.
What is that
Their
fucking
behavioral
outfit?
regulators must have malfunctioned. When Clea deciphered this amazing machinery, we manufactured only the peaceful exomorph templates.
Inigor, please. Krindo's still trapped in the lower level. Lieutenant Monroe, please save him.
Quite so. Please save my son, if you can. I'm amazed you were able to make it this far.
Yes, climbing over so many alien corpses was inconvenient.
How many exomorphs can this factory create?
Very good question. Since the facility automatically mines the planet's inorganic compounds...
Then the planet can crank out its weight and kill our aliens?
Well, not quite its weight. More like the total mass of its carbon deposits plus...
That would be billions.
Theoretically, over 1 trillion if you account for the...
Enough! Let's stop this murder world.
Stay here and protect them.
It's not a murder world. It's the glory of the Idril. It's
gonna kill your son if we don't get going.
Oh, yes. Please go.
I feel like we walked into a different video game. We've walked into an expansion pack for like... I keep wanting to say an expansion pack for World of Warcraft, but I don't know why. I never fucking played Final Fantasy XI, but something about the quality of the models, like the particular stylization, the shaders, gives me extreme Final Fantasy XI vibes. I don't know why. The costume is definitely World of Warcraft expansion, though. Hey, Moo, please get off of my desk. Thank you. Okay, hang on. I have to see what it says for her description. Idril female lifeform. Idril male lifeform. Okay. I seem to recall getting more information from the tricorder in the other game, but okay. area? The door was just open. Yeah, extremely 2003. Just flawless 2003 energy. Hey, we won. Nothing? Hey, buddy.
Dr. Crindo, I presume.
Yes.
I'm with the Federation.
Well, I'm glad you found me. The exomorphs nearly took my arm off.
You're lucky they didn't take your head off.
You're right. Looks like we made some mistakes.
Explain.
I think the behavioral regulators malfunctioned while I was modifying the jump jets. I'm sorry for...
Save it. Show me where we shut down this murder world.
Come with me.
You're just calling it a murder world then.
Shut it down.
Well, it will take some time. About 6 hours to discontinue the incubation process.
You don't have 6 hours.
It would be faster for me to repair the behavioral regulators. Maybe 2 hours.
Know what's faster than that?
What? No!
You know, this is just like the last time we found a giant machine endlessly churning out killer aliens when we were on a different ship. Oh, it's just over now, huh? Okay.
We created our exomorphs to be builders, not killers. Look how quickly they restored the facility from ruins.
To our eternal shame, we lost control of them.
But we proved the Idril were a great empire, and we exposed Atrexian lies, and...
You almost got yourselves killed.
That's the price of seeking truth.
And the dead Atrexians? Were they also your price?
We can't undo the catastrophe, but we can atone for it. We have the ability to create a limitless workforce for both the Idril and the Atrexians.
We cannot let you create new exomorphs.
I can fix the behavioral regulators. They only malfunctioned because we had to work in secret.
We don't know that for a fact.
The Atrexians have suppressed our archaeological evidence to distort history, oppress our people, and control our planets.
That's a very serious charge.
I don't make that claim lightly. We found archaeological evidence on Viok Theta 3, but the Atrexian government shut down our dig site and impounded all our artifacts. We were furious.
Furious enough to kill?
The truth is our only weapon.
The machinery in this facility will allow us to prove that the Atrexians took over ancient Idril colony worlds.
Unless the Federation has destroyed all the evidence to help their Atrexian allies.
We are not allies of the Atrexians.
But you wish to be. You want them in your Federation of planets.
Enough. We are not hiding your findings. Besides the safety concerns, have you considered the rights of the exomorphs?
Rights? They are clearly not sentient beings.
We'll make that determination in consultation with Starfleet Command. Until then, you are confined to quarters. Monroe, I'd like you to talk to Clea. I suspect she's the most likely to be cooperative.
Okay.
Captain, should I assist Lieutenant Monroe?
I think not. Monroe has an advantage here. Clea credits him with saving Crindo, even if Crindo does not.
Yeah, I do wonder about that. So, let's take stock here vis-a-vis the Prime Directive. So, like, the Dallas got destroyed. We saved most of the crew, or at least the crew that managed to escape. But they're talking about the Dallas as though it's a complete loss. That's like... That seems like more than enough impetus for Starfleet's involvement here. But, like, it's also... Is this an internal? Well, no, it can't be internal if it's already spilling out and taking out other ships. Like, the only reason they got to the Atrexian space station in the first place was because they piggybacked on the Dallas after the Dallas was attacked passing through the system. As far as we could tell from the previous mission, that's just where they came from. They manufactured them there, and then they just left and sought out a starship and destroyed it. Granted, Alex shooting the machine and blowing it up was probably a violation of the Prime Directive, but as we know, Hazard team members are allowed to do that, so long as it is, let me read the regulations here, Section 4, Subsection 6, Hazard team members are allowed to violate the Prime Directive so long as it is, quote, sick nasty. So I think that's perfectly fine. Oh, subsection 4. Sick nasty or totally badass. But only if they don't look at the resulting explosion. Oh, that's just the same, that's the same room.
Hazard crew quarters.
Hey, I remember you. What are we looking for? Oh. Oh, okay. Hazard team crew quarters. C. Those are all C. Okay, that's Telsia. It's probably that one that guy's posted up outside. Aw, Thompson? That's guest quarters. That's Chang, Chell, Gerot, Strulum, and our quarters do not appear to be on this deck, as far as I can tell. Okay, it's this one? No. Well, whatever.
You may enter. Clea is waiting inside.
Great.
Hello, Clea. Are you busy?
Please come in. I'd like the company.
Inagor said your research held the key to activating the machinery. How so?
My research explores the relationship between people and the machinery they develop, and the ways the machinery develops people in turn.
So, why did you need to manufacture exomorphs? Couldn't you prove your theory without them?
Of course. If Crindo hadn't activated those terrifying creatures, we could have completed our research by now.
You didn't want to create exomorphs?
It was breathtaking to see them come to life, but risky. When they turned on us, I was sure we were dead.
What happened?
They chased us from the lab. We were safe, but we had no way to communicate with Crindo or the scientists on the surface. I was terrified, and then you were there.
Tell me, Clea, what if your research shows that the Idril did not make the ruins?
Then I will publish my findings proudly.
Quite the dispassionate scientist.
On the contrary, I'm quite passionate. I come from a world of tremendous beauty. Lush green jungles, pink coral beaches, and snowy mountains.
It sounds appealing.
Oh my god!
First time I saw Idril from space, I cried. I wish you could see my world.
Okay. This has taken a sharp turn. Perhaps another time, or perhaps I can come with me to stellar cartography. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm going to leave this up to y'all. What is our move? Do we go to stellar cartography? Do we want to do what the devs intended, though? Oh my god, that's... Alright, let's see where
Perhaps
this is
I
going.
can. Come with me to stellar cartography.
Oh my god. It's so much worse. It's so much worse from the back.
This ship is amazing. The resources are overwhelming. If I had access to this level of technology, I could have completed my work long ago. May I?
Be my guest.
Here's my homeworld. Vazbadge 7 to the Atrexians. I come from a small island south of the largest continent. I haven't been back since I reached adolescence. I joined Inigor's research team when I was still in school.
Why did you leave so early?
There's no truth to be found in Idril's schools. They're controlled by the Atrexians. I had to leave to find real knowledge.
I left home early too, but I couldn't wait to leave my planet. I had to get to the stars.
Do you miss home?
Well, I didn't, until I thought I'd be stuck in the Delta Quadrant for the rest of my life. Then I couldn't wait to get home.
Show me your world?
This is Earth. Sol 3. I'm from an area called Vermont.
What's it like?
It's a rugged place. Very independent and resourceful people.
Like you, Alexander.
Call me Alex.
I would love to see this land of Vermont, Alex.
Lieutenant Monroe, to the bridge.
On my way. Clea, I'll have security escort you back to your quarters.
Perhaps later you can tell me more about Earth.
Fucking incredible. Oh. Ah. Skybox trick. Nice. Perhaps later you can tell me more about this Senator Bernie Sanders and how he can still win. Why have we not taken the Catman out on a mission? I want to talk to him. I want to hear his ridiculous combat barks. Or, I'm sorry, ridiculous combat meows. I'm already lost. Oh, it's right there.
Deck 1, bridge.
Oh, I disagree, game. I think we have found a secret.
We'll beam the prisoners to your ship.
That won't be necessary. Just release them.
I beg your pardon?
The killing was not their fault. Those 3 scientists merely stumbled on advanced technology left by an extinct and long-forgotten race.
Forgive my skepticism, but what makes you so sure the Idril did not build those ruins?
Legends of Idril glory are fairy tales. We have extensive records of our first contact with the Idril, and they were a simple people.
Then you won't mind us investigating their claims in the facility.
We're going to destroy the facility before anyone else is hurt.
Commander, that is a priceless archaeological site, not to mention a breakthrough technology. I strongly recommend...
It is our planet and our business. We appreciate your assistance, but you cannot dictate our policy. The facility is dangerous and must be destroyed. Now please release our Idro prisoners. You cannot detain them without our authorization.
We can hold them for the attack on the Dallas.
That would be a mistake. Prosecuting them for being ignorant Idril would hand the Separatists a propaganda victory.
Did you impound Inagor's artifacts from Viok Theta 3?
Inagor and his followers fabricated mock artifacts to
Den,
look
if
like
I told
Idril
you
creations.
what happened, you would not
If they're
believe
counterfeiters, why are they still free?
Their punishment was exile from Viok Theta 3 and the destruction of their counterfeit
I'm not sure
objects.
I believe it myself.
If you destroy this facility, will you call it counterfeit as well?
Captain, we are reading antimatter explosions on Viok Epsilon 5.
You can release the Idril. Our dead now have justice.
Destroying history is not justice.
Goodbye, Captain Picard.
Commander Tuvok, the Idril are free to go. Escort them to Shuttle Bay 2.
Aye, sir.
Okay, you saw the titty doctor, but did you see us take the titty doctor on a romantic date to stellar cartography, where we talked about how we were from Vermont?
Doctors, the Atrexian Council has released you.
What
Yeah.
are they up to?
Don't be so surprised. They can't stop destiny.
I'm surprised and worried.
You always worry about nothing. You should cultivate the unwavering certainty of our ancestors.
They were hardly unwavering.
My research says they were.
Then why did it take my research to activate the facility?
Enough! Thank you for your hospitality.
Don't thank these barbarians. They destroyed our only proof.
My son, this sector is filled with proof.
Yes. The work awaits. Come, Clea.
Lieutenant Commander Tuvok, I petitioned the Enterprise for permission to stay on board.
But why, child?
I want to help the Federation study the exomorph bodies. It's my own small way of atoning for the death we caused.
I forbid it!
You do not control me.
Captain Picard, Dr. Clea has requested permission to stay aboard the Enterprise and assist in the investigation of the exomorph bodies.
Her skills could be quite useful. She's authorized to stay on board.
Do not allow her to stay, Picard.
Dr. Clea, you will be assisting the research team. Welcome to the Enterprise.
Thank you, Captain.
Picard out.
You'll regret this.
Crindo, you are cleared to leave. I suggest you do so immediately.
I'm fucking gobsmacked. Like, previously it was just already kind of Star
We
Trek
have finished
Mad
repairs
Libs.
to the warp drive on the USS Dallas.
Hey,
She's ready
what?
to head back to Starbase 12 for a refit.
I thought the Dallas was destroyed. Didn't they say the Dallas was destroyed?
Captain, we've received a distress call from a nearby Atrexian colony.
The colony is in the Taravar system. We're going to protect the Atrexians.
From what?
That's what I intend to find out.
We have developed a new weapon. We shall have time for a demonstration before we arrive. Come over to the armory as soon as you can.
You know, that does feel like the theme of this game. Voyager was not good, but like it was the last show in that mold, in that particular era of Star Trek, following on from TNG and DS9. Again, not good, entertaining, mostly bad, but It was the last thing in that mold, and when they came back, this was like, the other TNG movies had happened. Nemesis had happened, and Nemesis was terrible. So this is basically a bunch of XPs from like TNG, DS9, Voyager era Star Trek returning and finding that everything is stupid and nothing makes sense. Alternately, this is all basically just happening in Picard's head as he's just like sitting in his ready room post Nemesis. Everyone on the crew is either dead or has left for different postings, and he's just still there. Just daydreaming about how sick nasty it would be to have a bunch of Quake game protagonists on his ship. Yeah, I'm sure Picard Season 2 will visit the Elite Force continuity at some point. Alright, one moment. I need to check something. So we've got turbolifts, 2 of them on either side. We have the conference room here that you can see the rear of the ship through. I believe that is correct. That is screen accurate. That's Picard's ready room. And folks, that is the bathroom. It's an unmarked door on the bridge. Had one on the Enterprise D as well. Just kind of hidden behind a
Deck 8 armory.
Hidden behind a wall. But it was on the blueprints. Alright, we gotta meet Corbin in the armory. Armory is E, so we want to go left. Catman.
I've been doing a little research into the Atrexians during my spare time.
What did you find out so far?
They're a spacefaring species with warp capability and modern weaponry, most of it acquired from other races.
So they don't develop a lot of their technology themselves?
Right. I've also learned that they became prosperous by mining their colony worlds.
They must be trading with both the Federation and the Romulans.
I'd be concerned about that, but I don't think they're a very aggressive species. They haven't been a threat to either the Federation or the Romulans.
They clearly seem to be in the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
Damn, that's deep. Hey, what you got for me? Hi.
I've made some improvements on the Federation-issue grenade launcher. I've loaded a holoprogram to test it. If you like it, then we can use it on the mission.
I have very fond memories of the grenade launcher in the previous game. I have high expectations here. This better be real good. Oh, baby, I missed you. Please, Cowboy Simulation, please. Still not the Cowboys, damn it. I'm so disappointed. I can't believe the previous game would be like, hey, fight some cowboys. And then this game is like, hey, fight whatever these guys are. Who even are you? He's just some guy. Alright, this is not... I'm sorry? Oh, fuck, you're right. These are Maquis. This is what I get for not having the ideology alert ready.
Almost as good as a Klingon!
Oh, fuck, you're right. I forgot the alt fire. Well, I'll have a chance to test it in the next level.
Now entering the Taravar system.
Shields up.
Taravar 7 dead ahead.
Take us in.
Aye, sir. No ships in the area.
Scanners detect exomorphs. They're swarming Tarvar 7.
Maintain a high orbit. Keep us outside the range of their propulsion systems.
Aye, sir.
Hail them.
No response.
The planetary defensive grid has been knocked offline. Superficial damage to their power converters.
Monroe, assemble your team. I want you to restore that grid and...
Captain, multiple ships warping in.
3 Idril ships.
Interesting timing. Hail them.
Greetings, Captain. We are here to provide assistance to the Atrexians.
What kind of assistance?
Each of our ships have a small security contingent. We would be honored to put them under your command to assist the Atrexians.
They will take orders from Lieutenant Monroe.
Of course, Captain.
Monroe, prepare your team to beam down, and keep an eye on the Idril.
I don't know what you're talking about. They seem perfectly trustworthy. Oh, thank God, we're getting the compression right. We're getting the compression rifle back. Yeah, this is absolutely going to turn out that Crindo has figured out how to reactivate the factories.
We are ready to transport.
To attack
Lowering
the
shields for
Atrexians.
transport.
Oh no, that was quick. Alert. Captain. Shields up. Evasive maneuvers. Bueller? Bueller? Whomst? No.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is that who I think it is? Is that Barclay?
Report.
Engines offline. Weapon systems offline.
The 3 Idril ships hit us when we lowered shields. We are being hailed.
On screen. Crindo.
When we last met, you took away my most precious possession. Now I take away yours. Prepare to be boarded.
Lieutenant Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Report to the bridge. And bring me a rifle.
Oh my God, is he gonna be a squad mate? Is he gonna, like, follow us?
The transporters are down, along with the turbolifts.
This is so much.
Beam-in signatures appearing all over the ship.
To all hazard team members, emergency deploy. Fight off the Idril invaders.
Kill him! I'm requesting assistance in the main cargo bay on deck 8.
Unauthorized access in Junction 34. Security field initiated on
Get
Deck
over
7.
here, Monroe.
Over there!
These voices!
Kill him! Over there!
Check your weapons and equipment for damage.
I would like some health, please. Yeah, we gotta get Picard killed at least once. Yeah, there we go.
Rerouting power to security systems.
Hey, what's going on, man? Where are we going? Do we have an objective?
There's another one.
Hey, this doesn't have an alt fire. I'm pressing the right click and nothing is happening. There's no alt fire.
System lockdown initialized.
Thank you for the assistance.
There's no alt fire. What the fuck?
Security breach in main engineering. Security breach in main sickbay.
Monroe, if you're still on Deck 8, I need help in sickbay. We're getting overrun.
Unauthorized access in Turbolift 8A.
Okay, am I supposed to go somewhere? Where am I going? Am I going in here? I had to press F on the door with no controls. Okay, sure. That doesn't work like any other door in the entire game. Got another. I meant to do that. Just standing water down here already. Yeah. They seem to have put a lot of the sauce into the Borg intro, and not so much into the rest of the game. Still being shot? What is happening?
Lieutenant Monroe, assist with the defense of this corridor.
Oh, come on. This grenade launcher is not good. It still detonates automatically if it hits something. But no alt fire. And this is very hard to communicate.
Well done, Lieutenant. Reinforce Jarrat's team in sickbay.
When I pull the trigger, when I press the mouse button, there is a warm-up of about like a quarter second before it actually fires, and it feels like shit. This is not
Hurry, Monroe! I
good.
don't know how long we can hold out. Cover me!
This is not the extremely good grenade launcher from the previous game.
Security breach on breach deck.
Oh shit.
Initializing security protocol. Card activated. Encrypted.
Federation! Stop him!
It certainly looks a lot better, yeah.
Look out!
Federation! Stop him!
Thanks, Monroe. That was close.
Monroe, they're in engineering.
On my way.
You can get to engineering via this Jeffries tube access. Go.
This is very Mass Effect to Mass Effect 2, but there is something. So I can't bring up my grenade launcher. I want to check what kind of ammo type it was, because it doesn't seem to be energy ammo. It seems to be blue ammo, whatever that is. Something that's really fucking with me here. I have complained about the energy and health stations many times already. This feels like it's balanced for you to be picking up ammo drops, but you're not. You're still using terminals like in the previous game, but the terminals they don't stand out. They're not visually distinct in the way that they were in the previous game. The previous game had less greebles on everything, and the consoles themselves were larger, chunkier, brighter, usually well lit. These just kind of look like the same wall panels that are on everything else. and they don't get highlighted until you're close enough to like mouse over them. So I'm sure I'm missing like half of the terminals that you're supposed to be finding. I have to wonder if this was intended to have ammo drops at one point with how the weapons are functioning. But at some point they were like, wait, the other game had terminals. What if we did that? And then they did that. I don't know, just a feeling. It's weird. Also, the writing is not good. This feels significantly less Star Trek. This feels like somebody watched the episode that the Bajorans were introduced in, and were like, yeah, but what if they were bad? What if it actually was... What if it actually was them the whole time? Well, I guess we'll never know who's in there. Yeah, there's also just a lot of, like, really...
Warp core temperature outside normal
The warp core
levels.
is overheating. Everyone out! Monroe, over here!
Yeah, that's him! That's our boy! I don't know why he's here. I thought he quit.
Monroe, repel the Idril before the warp core goes critical.
But he's here and he's packing heat. I don't know.
Monroe, watch where you're shooting!
What do you mean, watch where I'm shooting?
Warp core temperature.
I died. Hey, when was autosave invented? That death sound is killing me.
Warp core temperature outside
The
normal
warp core
levels.
is overheating. Everyone out! Monroe, over here!
Yeah, that's where I am already. Thanks. We've seen this.
Monroe, repel the Idril before the warp core goes critical.
You'll
Hey. I'm losing it. Hey, Den, I have a question.
You'll die!
Over there! Over there!
I can't focus.
Watch where you're shooting!
That's not what I was asking. That's not what I was asking. What I was going to ask was if you could picture Barclay picking up a phaser rifle and shooting a man unto death.
Warp core temperature approaching critical levels.
Is the warp core stabilized?
Not yet. Use your tricorder on the energy distribution panel to help me bleed energy away from the core.
On what? Oh, this. Oh, fuck me. Okay, okay. This isn't as bad as it looks. 2 of them are already complete.
Warp core temperature at critical levels.
Yeah, I know.
We have to eject the core. Monroe, the access code to eject the core is 945912.
Great, where do I do that?
Warp core explosion imminent.
I don't know where to do that. Where do I eject the core? Where is the...
Or we're all dead.
Where is the button? Where is the button to do the
Warp core
fucking thing?
detonation in 5, 4...
Is it upstairs?
3, 2, 1...
Well, good news. I've technically killed Picard by killing everyone else. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the game's over. Bad end.
You'll die!
Monroe, watch where you're shooting!
Kill him!
Okay, it has to be up.
Stop him!
Warp core temperature approaching critical levels.
Kill him!
I have perished. Yo, is there a health station somewhere around here? I'm seeing energy stations.
Kill him! Federation, stop him!
Monroe, watch where you're shooting!
Warp core temperature approaching critical levels.
Is the warp core stabilized?
Not yet. Use your tricorder on the energy distribution panel to help me bleed energy away from the core.
Okay, alright. We already did this once. We just have to do it again.
We did it!
Monroe, I'm on the bridge. The captain's okay, but we're under attack. We need you.
Then power up the bridge turbo lift.
I'm on it.
What? Huh? Huh? Wait a minute. We don't have to eject the warp core this time? I mean, I wanted to eject the warp core, I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm disappointed. For real though, where... I don't know. I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
Bridge.
I mean, you would think... I mean, the last time that we had to do some shit in engineering as a member of the hazard
Thank you,
team,
Lieutenant.
The engineer was there and specifically said, like, use that panel. Oh, fuck. Here we go. I've died.
You'll die!
Watch out!
Federation, stop him! Kill him! You'll die!
Well done.
The invaders have been repelled. I am initiating a dampening field to repulse any additional direct frequency transporter attempts. We are being hailed.
On screen.
Surrender your ship.
It looks like your invasion did not go as well as you'd hoped.
Your ship is crippled. Your weapons are non-functional. There's no way out, Picard.
Let's discuss it.
And give you time to repair your weapon systems? Do you take me for a fool? Turn your ship over to me, Picard, and I'll offload you and your crew on the nearest hospitable planet.
I would sooner destroy this ship.
You're bluffing. But in case you aren't...
Captain, several small Idril vessels have landed on our ventral hull.
What are they doing?
Warning. Unauthorized access detected.
The Idril are accessing our computer system directly from the hull. Self-destruct systems have been disabled. They are attempting to reroute command protocols and gain control of the Enterprise.
Reverse ventral hull polarity. See if we can shake them loose.
Negative. They have locked hull polarity in their area. I have polarized the outer saucer ring, which will prevent them from progressing any further. But I have no way of removing the Idril invaders.
Lieutenant Monroe, report to the Enterprise hull and repel the Idril invaders. Do not let them reroute the command protocols.
Aye, sir.
How are they... Okay, hang on. Alright, hang on. Game, you gotta give me a second to breathe here, please. Just give me...
Lieutenant Monroe.
Just give me one second. I need to form a coherent thought. Okay, the last time... okay, I think this has happened more than once, but the last time we saw anybody, like, suborn the command protocols on a starship was when Data took over the starship to hijack it and bring it back to his creator, Noonien Soong. To do that, he had to do a whole bunch of computer shit from, like, the engineering and then the bridge, and he had to imitate, like, 5 different people's voices for command codes. These fucking dudes just landed on the outside of the ship. The outside of the ship. And now they just control everything? They turned off our self-destruct? They're taking over command okay, alright, sure, why not? We get to fight on the exterior hull of the ship. Okay, sure. Also, his voice is extremely familiar, and I need to look something up. I need to see who he is. I need to see who is voicing Crindo. I'm looking this up on my phone. Give me just a second. Jesus, mobile IMDb is terrible. I fucking knew it. I scrolled down in the cast list and I saw it the second you posted that in chat. That's him. That's Gowron, baby. That's such a weird use of him. He doesn't sound anything like he normally does. I mean, I guess he's not doing the Gowron voice. You can hear it a little bit in his inflection when he says Picard. But otherwise, I guess the bad guy is Elf Gowron. Like,
The Idril are accessing the ship's computer from multiple locations. It is imperative that you stop them before they accomplish their goal. In order to contain the invaders, I have reversed polarity on the outer area of the hull. Do not approach this area.
Hey, what the fuck are you shooting me with, friend? Oh, I have a sniper rifle now.
Lieutenant Monroe, time is of the essence. The Idril must not gain control of the Enterprise.
I mean, I guess.
The Idril have breached our Level 3 security protocols. You must hurry.
Man, you're not out here, buddy. Come on. What in the fucking world are they shooting me with?
Over there!
What is that? Why do they have fucking BFGs?
The Idril have bypassed our Level 1 security protocols. They must be stopped now.
I killed them all, so I don't know what you're talking about, man. Okay, I guess I was supposed to be disabling these the entire time. Well, that would have been nice to know. You'd think turning some of these off would make it go a little slower. Oh no.
Lieutenant Monroe, the Idril are accessing the ship's computer from multiple locations. It is imperative that you stop them before they accomplish their goal. In order to contain the invaders, I have reversed polarity on the outer area of the hull. Do not approach this area. Lieutenant Monroe, time is of the essence. The Idril must not gain control of the Enterprise.
Hey, Moo, get off my desk. Thank you.
The Idril have breached our Level 3 security protocols.
Oh my god, shut up, Tuvok.
The Idril have bypassed our Level 1 security protocols. They must be stopped now.
There.
Our weapon systems are still offline.
We
have enough power to activate the auxiliary pulse phaser batteries, but you will have to operate them manually.
Is this a turret section? You gotta be kidding me. Remember when they did this in Dead Space?
Disable the cruiser's weapons, engines, and warp drive without destroying the vessel.
Shields at 65%.
Are you fucking kidding me, buddy?
Another hit. Shields at 42%.
Okay, I see what you can. Okay, alright. You can shoot the bombs.
We've been hit. Shields down by 10%.
Hey, this sucks. Hey, this absolutely sucks shit.
Shields down. A direct hit will destroy the ship.
Well, I got bad news, folks. Absolutely not. Hang on. Thomas autosave has yet again let us down.
Lieutenant Monroe, disable the cruiser's weapons, engines, and warp drive without destroying the vessel.
Shields at 80%. Shields at 65%.
Nicely done, Lieutenant. Assemble your team and protect the Atrexian colony on Taravar 7.
I don't know what I did different. I don't know what I did different. I mean, I shot down the shots that were incoming, but the health bar wasn't anywhere near. There weren't specific points on it to damage. I just shot it, and then the game decided that I won instead of lost.
Lieutenant Monroe, your team is to assist the colonist in any way possible.
Stay close, Sydney. We may need a quick escape.
You got it. Be careful.
I'm reading Atrexian life signs ahead.
Let's go.
Wait. There are also exomorph life signs.
No. Then let's definitely go.
Okay. Alright. You may... Okay, yeah. You know what? I think you're right. I think this is where we call it. This game is just... it's just jabbing its fucking thumbs into my forebrain. This is not as good as the previous one. It is sapping my life. I am taking psychic damage. It's not... This is the thing. It's not terrible. It's just noticeably bad in comparison. And honestly bad for 2003. This came out the year after The Thing. This came out in the same year as like, fuck, what else was in 2003? What were this game's contemporaries? Well, regardless, I'm going to save the game. I need to carefully consider our save name so that we know which one it is. There. Enjoy my desktop. And with that, okay, before we completely call it, I do want to look up and see what other games came out in 2003. I need to see like what this was contemporaneous with. Sonic Adventure. Okay, Sonic Adventure is absolutely a better game than this. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, absolutely a better game than this. KOTOR. You know what, I'll call that one a wash. Oh, Enter the Matrix came out. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, apparently. doesn't feel like it was 2003. No, that was 2002. Why is this telling me it came out in 2003? Oh shit, Beautiful Joe came out in 2003. First Splinter Cell. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year Edition came out in 2003. Yeah, that would make for a pretty good stream. That game is very good. Oh, not playable then, yeah. Max Payne 2 came out in 2003. Oh, and of course, how could we forget the biggest, the most popular, the most beloved video game ever to be released in the year of our Lord 2003. Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. What other game can you exceed the speed of light in a wheeled vehicle? No other game, that's what. Oh, and the tightest interactive RoboCop. That is a baffling game. Okay, so we've got a slightly better picture of the state of video games in 2003. I think looking at where things were, maybe this game isn't like as much of an outlier as we were thinking, but it is really a noticeable dip in quality from the first one. Not just in, like, the writing is not as good. It doesn't feel as Star Trek, despite looking more Star Trek. Visually it looks better. This does not play better. This plays significantly worse. I feel sluggish. My jump feels less easy to control, weirdly enough. The guns are just on some real Daikatana levels of self-damage. I am constantly hurting myself by 1 or 2 points of damage just by standing slightly too close to the shotgun's alt-fire. Like, the only gun that I feel has, like, the only gun that has, like, a real rhythm to it that I've gotten into using is the arc launcher, but I still blow myself up with it constantly. The plot is an absolute nightmare. I don't think it's gonna get any better, but I have good news. We were worried last night. Oh, Beyond Good and Evil came out in 2003. That's also true. That is a very good game. I was worried last night when I read that this game had more, I think like twice the number of levels as the previous game, but I have good news on that factor. I think we talked about this earlier. In fact, I think I made this exact joke earlier, but the load zones are definitely coming fast and furious, so I don't think it's actually twice as long as the previous game. I think it just has twice as many levels, which, as we've seen, are significantly smaller. There was one where it was just, we literally went to the end of a hallway and it loaded. So I think we got maybe 1 or 2 more medium-length streams in this one before it'll be finished. Who knows? Maybe the quality will go up. Maybe it'll stick the landing.
It's false. Not this time. It never happened. It's a fake. It's a total fabrication. It's false.
No editorializing, Jonathan. We don't know yet. Could be good. Could be. Maybe Booba Scientist turns out to be an extremely well-written 3-dimensional character, and we haven't seen her reach her full potential yet. Perhaps that is what will happen next time. Thanks y'all for coming by. This has been a real weird one. A real weird one. That's all I can say. maybe it does have some extremely deep companion AI that it just has not busted out yet. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, fuck, you're right. I did forget to compliment his haircut. I'm a terrible squad mate, and it's gonna come back to bite us in the end when all of our moral choices are weighed and judged. For real though, good night everyone. And as always, you know what it is.